The funny thing about an electric boat is nobody hears you arrive. No engine, no smoke, no urgency. Just a bloke floating through Norfolk like a confused reed. And maybe that's why rivers tell the truth. Because when you stop making noise, you start to hear theirs. The River Yare begins quietly enough south of Dereham near Shipdham. It drifts east for around 52 miles before meeting the sea at Galston. It slides through Norwich, Whitlingham, Bramerton, Reedham, carrying centuries with it. Romans used it, traders lived by it, whole villages breathed because of it. And today, most people fly over it at 70 miles an hour, wondering where their next coster is. But from a small electric boat, you notice things. You notice the silence under a kingfisher. You notice how the reeds lean with the wind, like they've rehearsed it. You notice the smells change near outflows. And that's the uncomfortable bit. Because rivers remember what we pour into them. The Yare is one of the world's rare chalk stream systems. There are only about 210 chalk streams globally, and East Anglia holds a huge proportion of them. They're rare, delicate ecosystems, clean, mineral-rich water filtering slowly through ancient chalk. But rivers, like the Yare, are under pressure. Agricultural runoff, road drainage, sewage discharge, sediment washing from fields into the water. Buffeting. The wildlife trusts and river organisations across Norfolk warn that pollution lowers oxygen levels, damages habitats and harms fish and insects that depend on clean water. And the strange thing is, pollution rarely looks dramatic. It doesn't arrive wearing a villain costume. Sometimes it's just a muddy ditch after rain, a pipe no one notices, a field leaking fertiliser, a system built for fewer people than live here now. England's rivers overall are struggling badly, with nutrient pollution from agriculture and sewage according to major river studies and conservation groups. But here's the hopeful part. People are trying. Along the Yare, restoration projects are literally rebending the river back towards nature, reconnecting floodplains, slowing water, rebuilding wetlands, creating habitats for birds, fish, insects and water voles. Humans spent decades straightening rivers. Now we spend millions trying to remember why curves mattered. And floating here in an electric boat, moving slower than a cyclist with a headwind, I realise the river doesn't actually need me. It survived Vikings, industry, floods, empire, tourists in matching waterproofs. The river's fine at surviving. What it struggles with is surviving us all at once. Maybe this trip isn't an adventure film. Maybe it's just an apology. One quiet man, one quiet boat, trying to listen to a river that's been talked over for far too long.